And this another thing. If black women really believe a lot of the nonsense they're saying that bread is better, and they want to get with white men and they get on these panels, basically to shame black men to come back and get back in line to deal with all their bullshit and just deal with it. And they up here getting on these panels talking about how good white men are. Let's keep in mind, a lot of times women do this shit to shame their men. White women do it too. White women get on all these panels. You might have a white woman that never dated a black man in her life, but sit up there and say, I want to get with a white man just to piss white men off. Women do shit like this. You have Latino women say the same shit about Latino men, that's why they like, but they always, for some goddamn reason, they always use black men. And that's the shit I have a problem with. You know, I have a problem with these motherfuckers with these shows going around questioning women about shit. Because women talk all kind of bullshit that they don't really mean. And particularly black women, knowing that the situation that our relationships are with each other, y'all going around here doing that shit, saying this shit on these panels, trying to shame black men to get back on deck, get back in the matrix. All you doing is pushing them men away to other groups of women. Because all them brothers gonna do, oh, that's how you feel. Them black men gonna be like, oh, so that's how you feel. That's for real, that's how you feel. Okay, I just got my passport yesterday. I'm glad you told me that, Keisha. Thank you for telling me that. Now, hey, we can move on. We already said that you said you want Brad. You said that, you put it down, let everybody know on social media. We know who you are. We see your face, and your face gonna show up in the algorithm. Every time they see you, that video, your face gonna pop up on that algorithm. And those black men that had their shit together are not gonna choose you. And see, now you got black women up here crying why black men ain't approaching us, why black men are not talking to us, why they're avoiding us. Because the president that y'all sent, y'all said y'all don't want to talk to black men, y'all want to avoid black men. So black men said, we out. Them brothers said, we out. Deuces, adios, muchachos. They out. And the thing is, when now that these brothers are going abroad, the suitable men that y'all could have got with, because ain't no damn bum ass niggas with records and shit going overseas. A lot of them brothers ain't going overseas. Them niggas that y'all throw black men into the pot with and mix us up like gumbo with them and say that's how all black men are. When y'all making a terrible mistake. Because y'all was hurt by some Pookie or Ray Ray y'all dated. Or y'all kept getting hurt by Pookie and Ray Ray. So normally what you black women do, y'all go over the fence and thinking it's gonna be better, but not knowing you get the same quality man, no matter if you get with Tyrone or Brad. You get the same quality man because you looking at, you got other women telling you to go over the fence. And a lot of these black women are not even dating no white man. They just making money off this divestment movement. They making money off y'all. It ain't no different than the bootlicks and Uncle Tom niggas find out a lick that they can make money off getting support from white supremacists by being a mouthpiece. Same damn thing. And see, you go on these divestment movements posts and you look at the comments, you got a whole bunch of white men saying racist shit about black men, even saying the N-word. So these men clearly don't respect you as a racial woman. They're not going to give you the respect. They're not going to see you as one of their own women. I don't care how much you deal with their white supremacy and try to deal with it, but they're not going to never respect you. Actually, they're going to get worse in their disrespect as time go on, because they're going to say, oh, I could call her a nigger, and she'll deal with it. or I could take her around my racist family and friends and they disrespect her and call her a nigger and all this, and she gonna stay with me. So what do a motherfucker do when they find a sucker? They keep bumping their goddamn head. And a lot of you black divestment women that want to divest, y'all are goddamn suckers. Y'all are goddamn suckers. Y'all keep bumping y'all head, and then eventually, even though until that motherfucking big bumps keep swelling up on your head, you'll keep on getting your head bumped until eventually you get tired of being bumped. But at that time, you try to come back, make a transition to get with Tyrone or Lamont or Jamal. And not only do you want Tyrone or Jamal, you want the best black men money can buy. You want the professional black men. The men got their shit together. The men got money. The men got resources. The men that can take you and put you in a house. The men that can take you and provide and all that shit. Them the type of black men you want. You didn't get that with Brad because you thought you was gonna have it over there across the fence. You thought you was gonna have a whole bunch of these brads that's willing to provide and love you and treat you with all the respect that you want from a black woman because they opened the door a few times for you, paid for a few meals, bought you a little couple trinkets, and you damn near doing cartwheels, doing backflips and all kind of shit, saying you found you a man. And then after a while, he get tired of doing that. Or he finds a Becky that's willing to get with him, because normally that's what happens. They'll find them a Becky that's willing to get with him, or they start making more money, and now they don't want to deal with you no more. They like, I can get me a Becky now, shit, I don't have to keep this goddamn Keisha around. And see, this when y'all find out that they were just using y'all. Now, am I saying this is how most interracial relationships happen with Brad and Keisha? No. See, the women, the black women that are in interracial relationships, the 1%, they ain't gonna sit up here and get up here and talk about their relationships with y'all Keishas, because they already know how a lot of you black women are. They know all you black women, y'all try to go and flirt with their men. Y'all try to flirt with the white men that they with. That's why these black women that are in true relationships, loving relationships with white men that are actually good dudes, they ain't gonna go and tell you that they divesting and swirling it up. They gonna keep that shit to themselves, because you know why them black women that do that 1% of black women do that? They know y'all ass gonna come over there and try to get with they men. Because y'all black women, a lot of y'all black women got a history of trying to snatch somebody's man up. So these black women that got in those relationships, they ain't gonna sit and put that shit out for y'all to try to get with their white man. They ain't gonna do that, because a lot of them know how y'all are. It's like the black chick that was talking about her white husband, and a lot of the black women that she know that was in relationships with black men, they was up there talking about, oh, I ain't gonna never lay up with no white man. Only to find out that white man done slept with all her friends, her relatives and cousins. He done primarily went through her family and her friends. And the funny thing is, she tried not to talk bad about him, call him like any other time. If me and you would have did some shit like that, she would have ran us into the goddamn ground, talked about us like a goddamn dog, drug us through the mud, pick us up, drug us some more, because she don't want you to get. The reason why these black women do us like that, because they don't want no other woman to snatch you up and think you a catch. They don't want no, she done fucked up, so she don't want no other woman to get with you. So she gotta drag you through the mud. But her, she gotta protect the image of Brad, because she don't want people to know, she don't want black men to know that everything we said about y'all divestors in those relationships, we can say we told you so. That's what y'all don't want us to tell y'all. We told you so. So y'all save face to be with that bottom shelf Brad, that bottom shelf bargain basement Brad that y'all with, that's down there at a bargain sale. And guess who's selling that bread to y'all? Guess who's selling these these basement bargain, bottom shelf brads to y'all. Becky. And while Becky and Susan and Hacienda selling that bottom shelf brand or they bottom shelf men to your ass, they laughing at y'all up there with Tyrone that got his shit together, laughing at y'all ass, making fools of y'all, showing y'all that, oh yeah, by the way, I'm with your black man and he makes 6 to 7 figures and providing for me and the children that we have. Thank you for giving away y'all good men